Hello, I'm 5th District Supervisor Joe Baca Jr., and we're having our Mayor Spotlight. The last interview, we had the opportunity to interview Mayor Navarro from the city of Colton. Today, we're here with Mayor Helen Tran for the city of San Bernardino. She's going to tell us about the great thing that she does in our community. One thing about Mayor Tran, she was raised in San Bernardino, graduated from UC Santa Cruz, graduated from Cajon High School, one of our local high schools, and actually worked for the city of San Bernardino Human Resources, and was elected mayor for the city of San Bernardino in 2022. Congratulations, Mayor, on your success as a mayor for the city of San Bernardino. But tell us, what inspired you to run for public office?
My inspiration came from my personal story and my community connectedness to San Bernardino. As a daughter of Vietnamese refugees, we understand how much San Bernardino has given to my family and I. And at this point, as mayor, we want to give back and to make sure that everyone's thriving, all of the residents are thriving. So, and that's key, that's important. So as a resilient city with the opportunities, we want to be able to ensure the city of San Bernardino is on the trajectory of progress.
Oh, that's great to see someone from our local community have a lot of success, someone from our local high school. But not just that, you're the first Asian American elected to the San Bernardino mayorship. Can you tell us what that meant to you and your community?
I think what that meant to me is, it's personal, just because, as a daughter of immigrants from, Vietnam, refugee immigrants, and humble beginnings, it really just represents that, hey, I am just like any other community member who is just trying to, thrive, and to be able to be the first. It says a lot about the sacrifices my family have given to really provide for myself and my siblings, and that says a lot. That goes a lot with the community as well. So it's an honor. It's an absolute honor. But truly, we want to give back, and so this is. I don't want to be the only first. It should be more. So.
No, that's great. And you mentioned your parents and your family. And I appreciate the fact that every time I go to community events, your father has been very, very supportive. And for him to come to the United States and give you this opportunity to have some success and embrace the American culture is just, it's been incredible. So it's a great story to share with us. The other thing I want to ask you is, since you've been mayor since 2022, you want to talk about some of the things you've been able to accomplish or things you've seen change for the city of San Bernardino?
I think one of the things that we immediately addressed was the homeless crisis, right? We declared state of emergency when I got into office, and we poured a lot of efforts into that, and especially working with the county, and which is a huge effort. And just this last point in time count, we saw a 24% reduction on the unhoused population, which is great progress, but we have more work ahead. We have to ensure the public safety of our city is that we have a safe community, and the infrastructure, and affordable housing, so, and economic development. So there's a lot that we have to do, but it takes partnerships too.
Good. You want to talk about some of maybe the partnerships you've had with the county of San Bernardino? I know that we've been able to work really well together and accomplish a lot of things. Want to talk about some of those partnerships?
Absolutely. Our rock star supervisor, who has been an amazing leader and ally and partner for the city of San Bernardino, because that is very critical to have the city-county partnership to address the homelessness crisis, to address the mental health situations in our community, public safety, and the infrastructure. Because with your help as our supervisor, we're able to create more improvements in our city, more so than we've seen in the last 20 years. So in the last few years, I've been as mayor with the partnership that we have. We've seen a lot of progress. Even staff has said that.
Sure. I know some of the things we worked on together is fire stations and also some of our community parks. What kind of response are you getting from the community about those investments?
Overwhelmingly grateful, and they see the progress, they see the improvements very quickly in a short few years during my leadership, and with working with the county and your leadership. So it has been absolute gratifying, and we're so thankful. The community is so thankful for that.
Good. So you want to talk about maybe some of the things that you have in the pipeline with the city of San Bernardino going forward? What are some of the things you're working on or would like to see done over the next couple of years as we look at your leadership as mayor?
Well, homelessness is still to be is in the forefront still, and we have an advocacy center that we are focusing on to hope to get that up and running by the end of this year, early next year. But that's also working with the county to make sure that that is a strong partnership and collaboration. The public safety, continuing to support our police department, our amazing police chief Darren Goodman, to ensure that the public safety is in the forefront. Downtown, a big one, which would be a huge economic development for our city and boom, because that would be the largest downtown corridor in the Inland Empire. So working with the county and all of our stakeholders and partners is key to that. And our infrastructure, having sitting on the San Bernardino Transportation Authority alongside you, helping making sure that our infrastructure is up to date and improved to for sustainability and safety.
No, I've seen some of the investments. I look at the Waterman exit, making some improvements. I know that the city of San Bernardino has been working diligently to expand the off-ramps on Palm Avenue, the Del Rosa Avenue, improving those. You want to talk about some of those infrastructure improvements?
Absolutely. So the most recent one, the major one was the Mount Vernon Bridge that reopened after 5 long years of closure. And that was huge because 5,000 members of the community came out to celebrate that
Right.
reopening. And that was huge. Thank you. The University Parkway, which the diverge, diverging diamond, is that
Yes.
diverging diamond
Mhm.
interchange, which improved the congestion of that area, especially the college area, Cal State San Bernardino. And so now we're looking at Palm and Del Rosa, and then that also takes a lot of collaboration, working with the county, working with our neighboring cities to ensure that we are working towards that progress to improve the infrastructure of the city.
Oh, those are great. Those are great improvements, and sometimes the general public doesn't get to see the behind the scenes work, that goes on, and these things take time. They take patience. So we appreciate your diligence and hard work, staying with these projects and continuing. One of the things we noticed that here on this Fifth Street corridor, you've done a lot of economic development improvements. You want to talk about some of those improvements and how it changed the landscape of the city?
Oh, absolutely. So that Fifth Street Gateway, which is right off the freeway, 252 freeway, that goes into the county, corridor where the county seat or the county seat, and so having that, restaurant options for folks to be able to dine really has been a positive response to our community. So we need to continue to look at those major corridors and improve with dining options, with shopping and all those things. So again, trying to create that economic boom for our city.
That's great. So as we wrap things up, we appreciate all the vision. It sounds like you've had economic development, infrastructure, public safety investments. Anything else you'd like to share with the community about your long-term vision for the city of San Bernardino?
Well, I mean, the long-term vision is to continue to create progress. I've said it when I ran for mayor, is that let's deliver results, let's drive results, and we've done just that. And with partners like the county and with you, Supervisor Baca, it's really happening, and we want to continue that. And once we stay focused, you will see a lot more improvements and progress in our city than ever before. So very exciting time because I believe the next few years you're going to see a lot more of that.
Good. We're excited about that. I hear you're the official cheerleader for the city. We hear good things about that. And we appreciate that you have a strong presence in the community. You're not just someone who works on policy, but you also have a strong presence in the community. And that really means a lot to us. So thank you for all the great work you
You're
do.
welcome. It's an
Good.
honor.
Well, thank you, Mayor Tran. Want to thank everybody for tuning in for the Mayor Spotlight today here with Mayor Helen Tran, the city of San Bernardino, making continued progress in our city. And thank you all for tuning in. And our next spotlight will be from the Mayor of Rialto, Mr. Joe Baca Sr. So looking forward to that. Thank you.